Okay, we're just going to talk about lifelines quickly. It is recommended at a few points in this pattern to use a lifeline. I think it probably is a good idea to use periodically through the mesh portion as well, just because it can be a bit tricky to try to go back and correct your error if you have made one through the mesh cross stitch. So to do a lifeline, you're just going to use a bit of waste yarn, something that's smooth. I have a little bit of pearl cotton here, and it's just on a blunt needle. And to install a lifeline, I'm just going to go in through the stitches that are on my needle, and you'll pull them through, and that will keep your stitches safe in case you need to rip back. Okay, and you can either, I'm going to get twisted there, you can either knot your lifeline end to end to make sure it doesn't pull out, or if it's a little bit long, you can just have that extra space to not worry about. Another little trick I have found in this pattern, because I did have to go back a few times and correct my mistake, was that, like I said before in the previous little snippet, that these cross stitches are always worked in pairs. So I would sometimes, before flipping around and doing the second purl row, I would just go through and make sure that I have my pairs that are lined up. And if you have a set of the Xiaogu needles, they do have the little hole there that is for your lifeline, and you would simply put your waste yarn in there and knit across the row, and it will feed it through the stitches for you instead of using the wool needle.